Or I should say the next one is about Fallout. About the Fallout series. It says that would be the best thing. Fallout game director one rule for TV shows revealed by EPS. Okay. So Fallout TV show exclusive producer Robinson and Lisa Joy explained to game director Todd Howard one rule for adaptation. Okay. The executive producer of the upcoming Fallout TV series revealed that Todd Howard one rule for upcoming series. Howard is the director of the Fallout games, notable for his consistent defense for the game's series mechanics, including simplistic catchphrase, "It just works." Now, after maintaining the popularity of his game series, Fallout is getting a TV adaptation that's slated to release on April 11, 2024. Now, I've commented about the trailer on GXG and just in my normal streams. I actually think it looks pretty interesting. I'm actually excited to see it when it comes out. It's going to come out all at one shot. I don't have to wait week after week, so we're going to watch it and see if we like it. Now, the executive producer, Robinson, and also Lisa Joy explained that Howard's rule for the TV series is speaking with Special Effects Magazine and Games Radar. Robinson said that Howard cared that the Prime Video series did not contradict any endings that were in the game. Now, Joy added for the first reason, for that reason, they felt that it would also be better to tell a new story set in the Fallout world, which also would be best honored the game's experiences. Okay. Let's also check out a full quote by Joy. She says, "We felt like it would also be the best thing to honor the game's experiences and the most truthful. If we needed to adapt one specific game, it would not have been truthful because of the open world game. Everyone's experience is different, so we have to take that in any setups of any of the games and it's just done it straightforwardly. A lot of gamers would like it, and this is not the order that I played it in." Okay. So Fallout is an open world game, meaning that it allows players to explore a vast Earth and also interact with different elements within the post-nuclear landscape. While the game does have a story and cutscenes, players can complete quests and discover parts of the world in copious permutations, making the exploration of the universe entirely different. Now, when he says the universe, the person that's writing this doesn't even know that's a small little area. But anyway, this is the Joy refers to when he says the gamers would like that, and that's not the order I played it in. Okay, because it's an open world nature in the game, it poses a challenge for the straightforward Fallout adaptation. Unlike The Last of Us, which is a third-person action-adventure game, Fallout does not have a strictly defined chronologically. With also the video game adaptation elements like this downloadable content, the side quests become a feat to handle when it's considering the adaptation, but open world games pose a particular challenge. Now, for this reason, adapting the Fallout show as the universe is entirely new plot, and characters will also likely end up being the right call. Because of this open world game that also has its first iteration in 1997, where there's plenty of world building elements of the Fallout games to build without needing to use a specific protagonist from the games. With Fallout trailer, it also teases the elements of gamers who watch the show or still see some familiar aspects. And this is what I kind of like about the show. So, again, we talk about how Star Wars gets screwed up because they want to change things, okay? What they're doing here is, I believe this takes place 200 years after the, I think Fallout 76, if I'm not mistaken, right? So they don't have to stay so true to what it is, okay? Now, Star Wars, for instance, picked 30 years after. Well, why did they pick 30 years after? Well, they picked 30 years after so they could bring the old characters back to get nostalgia bait you to come back in, right? This is why they did what they did with Star Wars. They knew what they were doing. They marketed you in the movie with Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia, and then they killed them off one by one, and then Carrie Fisher literally died, God rest her soul, but she died in the movie and also in real life. Now, they never put them on the screen together, but they knew exactly what they were doing. They were taking it because they knew that's what would sell the thing. This is an adaptation of the Fallout series. Now, this also takes place 200 years after, but what they are doing is doing a lot of references from the video games, so it's not exactly to it. Now, the problem with Halo TV series is they're not doing exactly what Master Chief is. They're not following it verbatim, and that's why a lot of fans are upset about the Halo series. With this, they don't have to do it verbatim, exactly how the thing, but if they continue to keep the lore of like what Fallout is and what the ghoul is, right, and what the characters from the actual Fallout shelters come out of, right? If they keep true to what the storytelling was happening in the video games, they could tell the stories they want, because the stories from Fallout, each person has their own experience. They're not taking that main character like a Master Chief, like a Joel from Last of Us. It's just a generic character that you're controlling in a game, and it's your story. So they're taking basically their character that they created, and they're taking it through a story. So that's the way it is. I think it's pretty smart the way they're doing it for the Fallout series compared to another series. Like, if they come out with the God of War series, which they are, you got to follow Kratos, right? That's the main character. So you better be really tried and true to that character, where there's no character here that they have to follow, but the world building of Fallout needs to be spot on and do kind of callbacks to what the fans are, because the fans are going to be the ones that watch this show, and then everybody else is like, oh, I don't know what Fallout is. Oh, it's a video game? I didn't know that. These are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Where do you stand about this Fallout series? Is it okay that they adapt this to be more, easygoing and just kind of call back little Easter eggs and stuff like that? Or do you want them to be, no, this happened in, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. I would like more glances towards that stuff, but nothing concrete. And I think that's why this show will be more successful than any other of the shows in the past that try to adapt from a video game to a TV show. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.